A local hospital system is teaming up with South Dakota's largest hunger relief organization to further assist patients. KELOLAND's Travis Fossing tells us how a pilot program at Avera is helping people struggling with food insecurity.
The shelves are stocked with peanut butter, chicken, green beans, and rice, food for people in need. But it's a location you might not expect to find such items. Avera McKinnon in Sioux Falls now has a clinic-based food pantry for patients who experience food insecurity.
Big problem in Sioux Falls, big problem in eastern South Dakota, big problem in the upper Midwest, and so this is our attempt to try to make a difference in that space.
Dr. Ronald Place is a regional president and CEO of Avera McKinnon and says the program will initially focus on pediatric and obstetric patients.
We're going to start on this campus with those very specific areas. We don't want to try to make a big bang and then make all kinds of mistakes. We want to make small mistakes early, figure out how we're doing all these things, find ways that we can be better involved, find better ways that we can involve other members of the community.
The food pantry was made possible by a federal Healthy Start grant. The dollars were used on staffing and to provide the space for the food, which was provided by Feeding South Dakota.
Any way that we can add an additional access point to nutritious food, Feeding South Dakota is always a big proponent of.
Megan Chose is the Chief Development Officer for Feeding South Dakota.
Being able to provide food in this emergent need when folks really don't have access to that food and when it's impacting their way to live a healthy lifestyle, that's always going to move the mission of Feeding South Dakota forward.
Feeding South Dakota is likely a longer-term solution for patients, but Dr. Place says Avera is happy to play its role.
We see ourselves as an important bridge, an important safety net, whatever the right metaphor is, to help people in times of trouble, but to help them work things out so that they're not in times of trouble anymore. So the whole idea isn't to make this the biggest thing possible. The whole idea is to be just big enough, just important enough, just in the right place at just the right time to help people. That's the goal.
All in an effort to eliminate hunger. In Sioux Falls, Travis Fossing, KELOLAND News.
In addition to Avera McKinnon in Sioux Falls, Avera St. Benedict and Parkston is currently participating in the pilot program. And if it proves successful, Avera hopes to expand to even more clinic sites. And this week's Inside KELOLAND will take a closer look at the new program and the need for both Avera and Feeding South Dakota is seeing.